Hello guys, welcome back to another amazing video. So today's our topic is guest post complete your compete program. This is a Crayon guest post from one of our partners Fletcher. Visit the Crayon partner dictionary directory to learn more. So you have started to compete program what work should you do as a ACI professional? You are striving to develop a program that adds value to sales in the field and leadership strategy and delivers a competitive advantage in your market. The current reality in the tech industry is this is often done from scratch. One of the challenges in this rapidly changing arena is when is your program considered complete? Let's use a simple analogy to visualize this. Your competitive intelligence program starts as an empty glass vase. That's you, congrats, you got the job. And your goal now is to fill that vase as much as possible and practically. When it's full, you are providing not just value to your company but an actual competitive advantage in your market. Your first step was likely seeking secondary information regarding competitors, topics, and the keywords, etc. In other words, if we say publicly available information from the web, and you probably started with the Google Alerts or some other widely available tools, then you realized you needed an intelligent platform like Crayon to do so efficiently and help you manage and share the data. The first thing you do to try to fill your vase before competition does is to put some larger objects in there. Let's think of that big foundational part of your program as putting some rocks in that vase and it starts to look pretty full. Get crayon in place and you are on your way. We can build on this though. It's important to do. It's necessary. You are keeping up, but your competitors may be doing something similar as well. Okay, what more we can fit in there? Let's try some form of win-loss analysis. We use the win form analysis which tells us you and your seller sales teams how to win more, lose less, and where you stand relative to your competitors. I want to clarify from working with Fortune 50 companies as well as startups and years of experience, win over loss is sometimes managed separately from other competitive functions by sales enablement. I love sales enablement, but don't let it be separate from competitive intelligence in your mind. They are not only connected. Win loss analysis is part of competitive intelligence. Now we need to start filling in important gaps. Some start by conducting a process internally, pulling CRM data and collecting intel from salespeople, maybe using a survey tool. You are getting some visibility with your sales team and from leadership. You may be getting battle cards together. Okay, your vase is looking pretty full. If you are well underway and perhaps you have earned further budget to develop your program, the next step many aspire to is in depth win loss interviews through a third party to ensure objective results. This is a sound foundation to a mature real time competitive intelligence program. We are filling the gaps with finer tools. We are pouring in sand and it's taking a lot. That was is taking a lot, that was is getting heavy. One thing I have learned at Fletcher is that the best win loss programs will often reveal little or big gaps in knowledge. Examples of this may be: how does this killer feature we are hearing about work? The second, how do they demo their products? What is in their future roadmap and they are talking about it? Or in our battle cards, what are really their weaknesses, what doesn't work well, and what does their sales team not like about their solution. Often, the last element to ensure a complete program is targeted custom primary research. It's a special skill set usually done by a third party agency. This is for a few reasons: skill set, access, manpower, ethical guidance, etc. It requires finding certain people, asking specific questions, and analyzing the information properly. Those specific questions are the gaps left in your program. Categorically, primary research is custom, real time information that is not publicly available. In other words, competitive advantage. It is a rare firm that can conduct both win loss analysis and primary research projects as a complete solution. But we do exist. Those specific questions are the gaps left in your program. Categorically, primary research is custom, real time information that is not publicly available. In other words, competitive advantage. It is a rare field that can conduct both win loss analysis and primary research projects as a complete solution. But we do exist. So, how much water do you think you can pour into that full vase? That's a very interesting point. If you have ever done this exercise in school, it's always shocking how much still fit. It's an exercise that we normally have done in our school life when we are going through our school life. The vase is filled with something which is in solid state. Then we try to fill the vase with adding some water in it. Why we think that the stones or the solid thing have filled most of the water, most of the space, but when we add water in it, it had taken much lot of space in there. So we always get shocked that how much the more water we can still fit in the vase. It's like the same as the knowledge that we are discussing here. If we have made the vase full, but we have to see how much water we can pour into the vase, full vase. An important factor I have seen from clients regarding primary research projects outcomes. These insights usually get executive level visibility. You will engage much more in C level and product strategy at this point, in the addition to sales and marketing teams. So, this tells us that the C level will engage us more, and the strategy of selling the products at this point will greater our sales and marketing teams. As a member of our Savvy Crayon user community, you have likely heard plenty about the advantages of a win loss analysis program and probably a bit about primary research. I hope that you have listened about the things that I have said. As you see, it doesn't need to be complicated structurally. It may make things simpler once you realize win and loss, and primarily research projects can should be intertwined. And of course, as with most things in life, you never really done. So that's all for our today's topic, guys. I hope that you like the video and don't forget to subscribe the channel and like the video and press the bell icon. Thanks for watching.